Welcome back, everybody. I'm here to do more trees. These trees, not as quick, but I think they're pretty easy. And what we're doing is not this. This was our first attempt at trees. We used a filter. We pulled it apart, stretched it apart, and I think I sprinkled moss on this. That's all right. But the more we started making trees, the more we said, these aren't really what we're going to go with. But we did like the way the balsa wood trunks came out. So what we're going to do is get rid of this and use the balsa wood, I guess, log or trunk. And I'll show you how I did those. See, we've got the little undergrowth there, or maybe dying branches. So what I did was I took I think this is a quarter, I want to say, of balsa wood, real soft, and I sanded it until it started to sliver. And then I took a little X-Acto knife and I started making little chunks until it looked like that. Till it looked like a
tree trunk.
Tree trunk, weathered a little bit and beat up. And then what I do is I cut it in half, and then I put a little point because it's not perfectly flat on the tip of the tree. So once I did that, I needed to put the growth. Well, no, I painted it. And then what did I do with that? Oh, I needed these the little sticks. So I went out front yard. I found little sticks. And what I did was I put spray adhesive on it, and I sprinkled moss on it all over. You can use whatever you want on it. At the time, that's all we had was moss. We were using moss. We didn't have all the other things that we've been using, but it used all of these, but it looked like this. I started breaking them off and gluing them there, because most trees have those little bit of branches on the bottom without any leaves on them. So now we're going to get to what we decided we'd want to do with these. We had some of these wire branches, not this brand. We couldn't find the brand anymore. It was the Moss collection, and they were wire branches. And we drilled them in the side of the tree, and we really, really liked the way it looked. And so we went out yesterday, and we finally at Hobby Lobby found JTT's wire foliage branches. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the ones from the Moss collection, but we'll show you what that one came out with. They're a little bit different. They're a little bit lighter in color than these ones. But what I did was I just drilled them in the side with a little tiny drill, and I'm gonna need to get some super glue and some, what is it called, activator, and my helping hands. And then once I get set up, I'm gonna show you how to take a tree like this, and I made it into something a little bit, I think it looks a little bit better, a little bit more real, I guess. So here we go. My helping hands, I'll give you that back. And my glue. Get all this out of the way. And what I did when I first opened the wire foliage branches from JTT, they're a little bit gray, the branches are. So I decided So you open them up and sort them out. I took the bigger branches and I painted them all brown. We're going to end up cutting the tips of those off because they just stick out too far on the size trunk that we've made. So also I'm going to need maybe a piece of tape because these little helping hands on here have little teeth and they dig into the balsa wood because the balsa wood is so thin. So I thought today I'm going to try and put some tape on it so it doesn't dig into the tree as bad as the one I did yesterday. Let's see. Let's give it a try. So this is the one that I had pulled this off of. So let's just go ahead and work with that one since my other ones are drying. That one's just getting started. So let's give it a go. All right. Take my quick drying stuff and the super glue. What size bit is this, Daddy? What do you think? Don't know.
Don't know.
Me neither. It's really little. So I thought it was going to be too big because this is so delicate to work with. So we're going to start on the bottom with bigger branches. Oh, bigger branches. And then we're going to go to our tray of medium and small as we go up. So, and it doesn't matter. I just started drilling on that one. And cut it off about. And I'm weird. I keep these because you never know what you're going to be able to use them for. They look like little branches. And then a little glue on and boom.
Yeah. Good job.
And we're going to go all the way up. If you think this might, once you get it going, if it's a little too long, or clip them. So now we're going to twist it. And actually, that tape is working. It's not eating up that balsa wood like it did yesterday. And you don't need to make a very deep hole. Let's see. Let's find a pretty one. That one looks good. Just enough to fit this little branch into a tiny bit. That one will fine. I probably should be wearing safety glasses or something. Just a little dot. This stuff is the I don't know what, instant adhesive. I like it because it's thicker. It doesn't run all over the place when you try to just dab a little bit on there. Boom. Look at that. Look at how cool that tree is going to be already. I think I might like it better than the other stuff we used yesterday. Let's see, we're going to do one right there.
I think also that'll be more readily available too.
Yeah, we're going to have to go online and hit up JTT and get some more. and the other trees that my dad makes with the seafoam, those are a little bit, I think, to me, they're a little bit more difficult. They're harder to get each little piece right in the, perfect spot and get it glued on. They're a little bit more time consuming, but they're definitely a pretty tree. So this is maybe on the level of 1 to 5. This, I would say, is a 3. It's not that difficult. If I can do it, if I can use this and make a tree, so can you. I think the key is the little branches on the bottom just makes it look like to me, like a real tree with a little bit of moss growing on it, and just gives it that extra little bling. There we go. And then this might be the last big branch, and then we're going to start maybe putting maybe a couple more big branches, and then some medium branches. You hear the shop dog crying.
Whiny. Very whiny.
Needy. He's very needy. This is the best stuff ever invented. I don't have the patience to sit around and wait for stuff to dry. God didn't build me that way. Oh, hang on. That one wasn't quite dry.
You need some more glue?
No, I think it's just it's closing up. Might need to put a pinhole in it. Let's see, where else are we going to put one on? We're going to do more on the bottom. Yeah, we can do one. All right. There we go. That's a good looking one. What do you think so far?
Oh, I think it looks good.
We might need another one over here. What do you think?
Sure.
Let's see. Turn over here, I think.
Maybe right there.
Yeah. Pop that sucker. See, we start to make them maybe one more big one right there. Make it fuller than the last one. The last one I think I could have made a little fuller, but every tree is different.
And they're not perfect.
And none of them are perfect, even though we try to make perfect trees. There's a lot of ugly trees out there that are, they're still trees. Here we go. All right, now I think it's time to dig into the medium-sized ones. Let's see. That's a good medium-sized one right there. First pick. did. It's like the Christmas trees in a box. You just put them on like that. Let's see. I might have started with the small ones a little early. I don't know. I like it. It's looking really full. Did that one twist off? We might be able to save it. Oh, there we go. And I think you could probably use some kind of a sharp object to just poke holes in the balsa wood. I think the tool's a little bit faster, and I'm all about quick and easy. You hear the big horsefly flying around in here. How do you think it's coming along so far?
I think I like it.
Looks like a Christmas tree. Sorry about that, guys. The battery died, but we're back at it, and we are almost finished with, I think, is probably my best tree so far. Decide we're going to use try to use a little pointer at the top of this. Oh yeah, I think that's going to work. And A little drop. A little spray.
Oh, look at that.
Do you think?
Oh yeah, that's great.
All right. What do you think? My best tree yet? I'm kind of liking it. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for riding along. And if you
Subscribe and
could like, share, maybe subscribe, or just put in a comment. Let me know what you think of my new tree. Kind of like it, and it's actually pretty sturdy. I mean, let's let it dry up a little bit. I might put some spray adhesive, get everything to stay. But
I think it looks great.
I think it looks great too. Thanks, everybody.